Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So as you could probably tell from the title of this video, I am doing a honeycomb slash honey dipper tutorial for you guys, and I really hope you guys enjoy, and let's get started. So these are all the materials you're going to be needing. So first I am going to be doing the honeycomb, so I'm going to first practice drawing hexagons on a piece of paper so that I don't mess up on the foam, and I definitely recommend you do this. So my piece of foam is going to be about an inch thick, and now I'm just going to be drawing all the hexagons. So this is what it should look like. Now you just want to cut each one. It may seem difficult, but it's mostly just time consuming, so just take your time. Now I'm just going to smooth out each one. As you probably can tell, I have a lot of black markings, so I'm just going to try to cut those off and smooth it a bit. Once that is done, I'm going to be just cutting the edges off. Now for the paint, you can use a paint palette or container to mix the paint in. So first I'm going to be using white paint and some yellow acrylic paint. So once the first layer is dried, I'm going to do a second layer, and I'm going to be making a more realistic honey color. So I'm going to be using white puffy paint, some orange acrylic paint, and a little bit of yellow acrylic paint. Don't worry about the darker spots, we'll be doing that later. I just kind of went ahead of myself and later on just painted over it. And now I'm going to be doing a third layer. Now I'm going to be using light brown paint, and I'm going to be painting each individual hole. Now moving on to the honey dipper, I'm going to be using a thick piece of foam, and I'm just going to cut that into a cylinder. Towards both ends, I'm going to be rounding it off. So using a marker again, I'm going to be marking out 4 lines. And you just want to cut small slits all around. Then you want to cut another slit next to the slits we've already made. Then you want to cut those out. So this is what it should kind of look like. Now for the stick, I'm going to be using a wooden dowel, and now I'm just going to cut a small hole. And then you just want to hot glue that in place. Now for paint, I'm going to be making a light tan color, so you're going to be needing white puffy paint, yellow acrylic paint, and some brown paint. And for this squishy, I just did 2 layers. Now this part is optional, but I'm going to add a little shade in between the creases. So I'm going to be using white puffy paint, some brown acrylic paint, and I'll be adding some yellow paint, as well as orange paint. This is also optional, but I'm going to be using some hot glue and make it look like honey is dripping off the honey dipper. Once that is dried, I'm going to be painting it with yellow paint. I didn't show this part, but I just glued it onto the squishy. So that is basically it for this tutorial. I really hope you guys enjoyed it, and if you do make this, post this on your Instagram and tag me in it. I'd love to see it. And yeah, I'll see you guys next time. Bye!